We've all been ripped off by delivery drivers at some point in our life. It's just one of those things. I had a driver named Mohammed once steal my coffee. I went down to get my food, and he's drinking my coffee, and he denied that it was mine, but my coffee wasn't in the order, and he has one that matches my coffee, but it wasn't mine, and so he stole my coffee, and I got my money back for it. I had a driver named Jesus, it's probably Jesus, stole my entire order. It's McDonald's, I believe. He showed up to my building. I saw it on the GPS. Shows up at the building. Then he leaves, marked the order as complete, but there was no food left at my house at all. I got my money back for that. I also stopped ordering from that app before I found out what Moses was going to do to me. I don't even want to know. We've all been scammed by delivery drivers, right? It's just part of life. But have we ever been scammed $2,400 by a delivery driver? This woman in Toronto found out recently you can't trust Domino's delivery drivers, which is crazy. If you can't trust Domino's, who can you trust? The answer is nobody, really, because this woman's waiting to pick up her daughter's friend, and this guy comes over. He's a nice looking dude, comes over, and he's saying he's having troubles paying for his pizza because the Domino's delivery driver won't take cash. Now there's a red flag, because what fucking Domino's delivery driver won't take cash? In the heat of the moment, the woman's like, oh, okay, I can help. She looks, the driver looks legitimate. He's at a car marked with Domino's. He's got a box of pizza there. He's got his the POS machine. So she's like, yeah, sure, I'll help you. I'll pay for it. You just give me the cash, and I'll pay for it with my card. She goes to go tap her card, and the driver says, no, tap doesn't work. You got to insert your card. So she inserts the card. She does all of the payment. She gets a receipt, and everybody goes off on their own. A little while later, she's thinking how fucking weird that interaction was, because it's weird. And so she looks at her bank statement, and she notices there's nothing about the pizza purchase showing up. So she calls the bank, and she's trying to get a hold of it, and they're asking for card information. And so she gets her card out, and she realizes that this isn't her card. The driver in the exchange had given her back a different card that wasn't hers, and had taken her card and had gone and deposited a check or an empty envelope, fake check for $2,400, and then withdrew that money, leaving her on the hook for it. And now she canceled the account and everything, but she's now on the hook for $2,400. And it's not an old scam. I was looking into it, trying to find some visuals to use on the screen and stuff. Nothing really. But I found other people talking about people attempting that scam on them. I found other attempts or other instances of said scam. It's going back a few years at least now. It's not an old scam, or it's not a new scam, I mean, but it's still happening. Be vigilant out there. Be cautious. It's not gonna sound mean, but sometimes you gotta say that sounds like a you problem, and let Domino's fix the problem, and you don't need to. I'm sorry, it sounds mean, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to not get scammed. Don't get scammed, people.